Hey guys, it's me T. Let me just try to fix this for a second. All right, excitement. All right, so I'm super excited. I think we have just enough light to do this. I have staged a nice area for my readings. I'm super excited. Welcome to my, oh my God, these are high school assignments that I had, and I just like love them so much because of their simplicity. So I was like, I kept them all these years, and I just feel like they're really fucking cool. So I'm sharing them with you in terms of, my simple enjoyment of them. Let me see. So yeah, I think we're good. So just so you know, I won't be able to really kind of converse with you during these readings, or this type of reading, just because I can't see the screen. I'm just going to kind of blab at it. What was I going to say? So yeah, so just enjoy. This week coming up is actually very interesting. I don't know if you can tell. I'll try to move you back to see. Hold on, let's see. Or try to move you lower. Let's see. I'm like makeshifting this right now, so I don't know. Okay. I don't know what you can see, but basically we have an arrow pointing towards crystal clear vision and smooth sailing, okay? And obviously Buddha status, okay? So, long story short, I decided to put a placemat together, of which you really can't see. I thought you were going to be able to see, and maybe I can try. Okay, no, you know what? We're just going to keep it as is, because I just feel like it'll get all over the place. But eventually you'll be able to possibly see this as I do it. This way you can kind of keep track of what I'm trying to say or where I'm heading towards, like an arrow. But for this week, I'm doing a Thanksgiving, kind of like a Thanksgiving type of, let me see, like, I'm going to try to, yeah, okay, I think that's better. It is. All right. So you can see my shadow here too. So, long story short, this week is Thanksgiving. Oops, it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite ever holidays, and because it's so purely meaningful to me. But I wanted to basically kind of like, it's very interesting. The feel of this reading is like a week ahead spread slash I feel Cupid slash Thanksgiving slash, just everything all good, because I feel like as though this week is really expanding into something very powerful. And so basically what I'm doing here, which you can't see, but I created quadrants on this placemat, which is actually a pretty cool placemat. I just have to like make sure that whatever, I have to perfect it. But the whole thing is, I created a placemat of which you can't see this time around, but it's basically broken down to divine yin feminine, divine yang feminine, divine yang masculine, and divine yin masculine, okay? And so what we're doing here is basically we're playing with the energies, or flowing into the energies of this week by kind of seeing what each of our quadrants of wholesomeness is really kind of at play here. And we're doing it really in a fun way, where like each of these like fortune cookies are going to tell us what's going on in each of these quadrants worlds. So it's super fun, super fun. What was I going to say? It's very like non-traditional, but I just was like playing around and I was like, you know what? Why don't I do these? Like, because I haven't done these in a while, and I just feel like I'm going to start doing more of them because they're just super, they're a super good time. You know what I'm saying? It's like a party. So, what was I going to say? So, let's begin. So, we're going to start with the Divine Yin, which basically, if you can picture it, it's kind of like pulling back, and I'm like trying to put my fist in the camera, but it's like pulling back the arrow so much so to your Divine Yin feminine aspect of yourself to then freaking ricochet you, forward, and just like, once you let go of the arrow, you're going to become the Divine Yang masculine, okay? So, let's do this. So we're opening up these. By the way, hold on, let me place them over here. So these were divinely picked out beforehand. And you know what I like about these? It's so funny because I was just, oh my gosh, I keep hitting into this thing. So sorry. What I love about this is that literally, like, I came across a reading. Excuse me. I came across a reading beforehand that was saying, like, oh, this is why I shuffle these cards, like, on cam so that people don't, like, question me. And I've never even thought about that. But I was like, oh, this is actually a really good benefit of doing, like, the feng shui reading with these fortune cookies, because, like, the thing is they are all closed, but I just chose them to kind of, you know, because I always say I like to save time. So unless I'm like divinely guided to, you know, come at you with like the shuffling or the whatever, the setting it up on cam, then I'll do it. But as of right now, yeah, I just got to do it like you know, to prepare it pre going on cam. What was I going to also say? If you want to also look at this reading as a more like beginning towards the end of the week, that's cool too, because that just came to me, where you might just like, so that's exactly where, you know, these energies are flowing. So towards the beginning of the week, it says your next interview will result in a job. Beautiful. So obviously there is an opportunity that's here that, and these are more so highlights I'm getting. So this is just at the beginning of the week, and I want to say probably the first 4 days, right? There's quadrants. So the first 4 days, and then then kind of like the weekend, right? So your next interview will result in a job. What am I getting for this? I'm getting that, I mean, obviously it's very, you can take it as is. Let me just breathe into it as I'm like receiving. What I'm getting is you've wanted this job for a very long time. It's kind of like a dream job where you've it's not like a halting of sorts, but there has been a time delay in it. Like you've been wanting this job, you've been dreaming and manifesting about this divine job, but like it hasn't really come to fruition yet. But the thing is, now it's actually reappearing. So it's reappearing. It's actually very interesting that I'm using that word, is because Mercury retrograde is around. So you might not even see this job coming into like back into your life. You might have completely forgotten about it. But the whole thing is now it's time for them to reach out to you and contact you, because now the divine timing is perfect, right? And that's essentially what perfect timing is divine timing. So again, not stuff working out in your time, but stuff working out in, you know, the universe's time, which is universal time, honestly, because it's all connected. So is there anything else for me to say with this? No. All right, so we're moving on. So divine yang feminine, yes. Let me put these off to the side. I feel like I'm cracking open an egg. Yes, golden eggs of opportunity. Okay, so divine yang feminine received. People will have great respect for you. All right, awesome. Guys, I love this. So, what I'm getting is that in your fame and fortune, or fame and reputation, which I actually like to say better now that I've kind of discovered it, in terms of like a better way of saying it, I'm going to say it in a better way. So people will have great respect for you. So what's coming? Oh, that's funny that went red. I don't know if you guys noticed that. My diffuser went red. So it's like, yeah, your total fame, fortune, reputation is literally growing. I feel like as if it's expanding. Expanding outwardly. So, and what I'm hearing is even to your family who maybe didn't even get you before, right? So, and it's a very loving energy, because I am guided to look at the feminine. Like, so the feminine is very kind of like, it's like a dream I'm going to put it this way. not a dream, but you've kind of, something that maybe you've held back on, and it seemed like you held back on, was only your divine feminine, which was kind of within you, right? Which was kind of wanting to be a little bit more secretive about what you were kind of getting at, or the vision that you've had for yourself. And the people, so people, I'm getting like family as the people, will have great respect for you because you've actually been following through on this very quietly. And what I'm getting is step 1, step 2, step 3, which is like you've been taking this, the divine steps, I'm going to put it that way, the divinely guided steps to basically grow something bigger, so that now it's kind of seen in the light, right? Creating the fame and reputation for yourself. So, and it's really funny. Should I mention this out loud? Okay, yeah. So it's really funny because of the fact that I was thinking to myself, this is part of the reason why I came on with the fortune cookie reads, because I said to myself, imagine like this actually like this actually like became a thing. Like I'm like, I actually would not mind being known like in terms of like being a reputable read for this type of read, because it's super fun, right? It's super hilarious, super fun, super joyful, and I just find it like really, I mean, it's like bringing playfulness to spirituality, which that's what I actually intend on it always being in my life, because spirituality can be actually very serious to some people. Like that's what they think spirituality is, and it's like, no, spirituality is meaning. So like when I put this stuff up, for instance, it was meaningful to me to have put this type of altar together, you know what I'm saying? So but it's like not serious at all, it's actually super fun looking, right? So it's like, so that type of thing is just basically what I want to what I wanted to share with you, is like, you know, maybe something as crazy as my idea of or it's actually a togetherness idea that was created with a friend and I, but the whole thing is you know, as crazy an idea as this is, like just playing around with it, like it could be something that simple where people, if you came to your family and you were like, oh, I'm doing these like fortune telling reads, it's like they would look at you like you're, you know, like crooked eyed, like what are you doing with your life? You know what I'm saying? But this is actually super fun for people and super different, you know what I'm saying? So it's also kind of like, it actually, for me, it's the truth, like where this has been a little hidden, like no one knows that I'm doing these, but like I've decided to kind of just like follow through, you know? So again, you know, you don't know what's going on, but your effort that you've been putting into life and your kind of creative aspect of your life, I really truly feel, will gain a lot of great respect for you because it's courageous. You know what I'm saying? When people gain a great respect for you, it's very interesting. It's because you're able to be courageous enough to show a different side of you in which not a lot of people are courageous enough to show, right? Also, so whether it be like, even since we're talking about the feminine, you know, the divine yang feminine, this could also be like maybe you're kind of sharing your emotions this week in terms of just and that's being something, you know, that's respected by others, right? Because that, like, as such a small thing or such a common sense thing, is actually not common at all. So people really truly gain respect out of people who are able to get courageous enough either about their feelings or about whatever it is in your life that you do a little differently than the normal person. So it could be that simple, right? But also it was that hidden, but yet you've been working at it. So now it's like coming out. So it's like yeah, it's definitely coming out. Okay. Are we going to the next one? Okay. This one's the next one, right, A-Team? Yeah. Because I kind of not mislabeled them, but I put them in a way I didn't want to, but I feel like in a way that it needed to be done. You know what I'm saying? So It's also really funny. Like, I love creating because you think you're going to do it one way and then another way works out better. And you're like, oh shit, I didn't even see that, like, to begin with in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And now and then it's all of a sudden, like, it works out so much better, you know? Okay. So your divine yin masculine. Ooh, luck is on your side today. Yes. So, okay. And again, this goes back to how and it's definitely filled with passion because I saw the red again. So this week might be filled with a lot of like good, passionate, lively change, you know? So lucky's on your side today. What is the divine yin masculine receiving as their luck on their side, 18? What is it? What I'm hearing is like it's now true to be you. Oddly enough, in terms of how it's said, but I feel like the luck that you're receiving is you're feeling as though you're free to be you because you've kind of realized in your head that you deserve it. Like you're like, why the hell not? Like, this is because also I feel as though some people will also be awakening this week to the aspect of, you know, you see the world at a bigger picture into the smaller picture. And again, this is what we're doing too with this read, right? You're seeing it for how the bigger picture of the world works. And so what you're basically seeing is that you know, you're seeing how people are being their own what's it called? Being their own not entrapmenters, but like being their own what is that? Sorry, I just saw that and I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Ugh. Maybe a seed, but where would that come from? Maybe, I don't know. Sorry. And what was I going to say? So, blah, 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 blah. I was going to say that, all right, so when it comes to the divine luck on your side, so you might have already seen the world as on a bigger picture scale where it's like, yo, no one's doing anything really fucking different, or no one's being different, like, and you're getting bored of the same old shit, right? So now your divine yin masculine is waking up to actually being able to be your true self, which is kind of what everybody longs for, you know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing, and it's a beautiful enjoyment of sorts is also what I'm getting. So you will be receiving the enjoyment of just being more of a free version of you, which is so freaking, first of all, it's so needed in this world. Second of all, so well deserved, because we all know that it can get a little crazy. Like, in terms of, like, when you're shut down to your true self, like, you can get everything sucked out of you. You know what I'm saying? And so we need people to wake up a little bit, and we need people to be more of their, you know, their divine yin masculine lucky side. You know what I'm saying? Are we moving on? Yes, we are. So this is probably like this is probably what I just talked about will probably happen on like Wednesday. And this is cool actually, because it's like the core, like here's the 4 core days, right? And then all of a sudden you're kind of like springing forward with, you know, the uniting of your uniting of the days ahead, or the energies that unite all of this ahead, which is beautiful. You'll see how it plays out. So for your divine yang masculine energy, which is probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so which is probably around Thursday. It says good things will come to you in due course of time. So what I'm getting is pre-plan. What I'm getting is, I know I always talk about this, but it really resonates with me in terms of pre-planning, in terms of like look ahead in terms of what you want to put down for yourself as a foundational dream or a dream foundation, right? So foundational dream would be something that's important to you, for you to be working on, and the foundations of your dreams would be a plan put in place, right? So it's vice versa. Also, what I'm getting, in order for good things to come to you in due course of time, you have to keep up with your behavior, with your good behavior. Because, it's funny, the holidays are coming around, and, we're all talking about, like, how Santa sees you when you're sleeping and shit. But it's like, or like that, there's that one song, and I forgot which one it is, which one I'm referring to, but like there's that one song, yeah, basically you're being seen all year, but it's like, but that's the truth actually of the matter, is the all-seeing eye, and whatever you want to refer to, which is the divine, or the creator, God, love, it doesn't even matter what it is that you believe in. It's like they are seeing you, and they have to kind of observe you for your karma to play out, right? So you can have really great karma only if you behave correctly and come at people correctly. And yourself first, though, which is actually very interesting. Because it's really funny when you, when people, what did I want to say? When people speak or express themselves, right? You can actually tell very clearly if they've done the work on themselves, because a lot of the times people are very impatient with themselves. They're short-fused. They'll fucking curse people out. You know what I'm saying? They'll curse their situation out, and it's like, dude, there's no point to doing that. The only point to doing that is refocusing your aspect of yourself and aspect of your life, your energy, whatever exudes out of you. Focus in on what you can better. Focus on bettering stuff. People don't realize, they're like, oh, they're too lazy for it. But it's like, are you literally going to sit here and say you're too lazy for the fucking blessings that you want to be receiving in your life? No, you're going to get it together, and you're going to fucking apply yourself. And then you're also going to receive at the end of the day, right? That's literally the point here, right? So it's like, and the point, like, literally, one of the points I want to say, but literally the point in terms of what's playing out in your life and what you need to be treating with importance, rather than just let it flow away from you as if you have no control. You do have control. You have control of yourself. And that's really what it comes down to. You have the power within yourself. You have the behavior in yourself to literally do what you're meant to do, what feels right to you, and expand that outwards so that you can literally reach the end point of the arrow, which is your karma, right? And I'm just putting it that way because I felt like it. Okay, so are we moving on? Yes, we are. All right, so we're going back to the divine feminine energies. And so this one right here, you might not be able to see because, again, the angle's a little fucked. But, like, and maybe, I don't think you'll be able to see it. Like, I can like possibly shift it around this way and see if you can see it. No, you still can't see it. So sorry guys, fuck it. We're just gonna leave it in front of me. Oh no! I think this was the one. Yeah, this was the one in front. Okay. Is this the divine yin? Is this the divine feminine energy one? Okay, yes it is. All right. I just want to make sure because I felt like I got them confizzled. All right, so this one that was here, hopefully you guys can understand this setup where you can see it to understand it. It's going to unite the both yin and the yang feminine energies for the week. And this could also be your Friday. What plays out on a Friday? Oh, and by the way, the last card, the last, listen to me card. The last one is beautiful because Thursday is Thanksgiving, and it says good things will come to you in due course of time. So you guys, this might be a different type of Thanksgiving that you actually even have in terms of doing more goodness or receiving more goodness or just feeling more good. Like, it's going to be slightly different, which is going to be awesome. And if not, then just wait out the patience like aspect. Do the best that you can in terms of being good for yourself and then good to others. But don't expect that shit to be there. I mean, just literally expect your life to turn out well as you play yourself out well on any given day. So, Thanksgiving, I don't know why these holidays are created. I guess we just needed something extra special to celebrate. But the whole thing is like, don't be afraid on Thanksgiving to celebrate the good things that you already have so that you can receive more that are due to come, right? Beautiful. So, uniting the feminine energies of both the divine yin and yang, you have luck will visit you on the next new moon. Now, what's funny is that if I'm not mistaken, I don't have, let me see if I can give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get my phone to see when it is. I think it's the 8th. Listen to me. Not the 8th, the 28th or the 23rd. Which actually would be right there if, oh my god, that would be so fucking weird. Hold on, let me see. I just have to see this for myself. And sorry for the wait, guys, but I just feel like this really needs to be said. So we're saying, I think it's a full moon, November 2018. Okay. Oh shit, guys, oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, so the November 23rd, which is Friday, this is how fucking crazy. I knew this is amazing. This needed to be applied. So November 23rd is a Friday. This lands in your Friday zone, and it's talking about the moon. Fucking interesting. Luck will visit you on the next new moon. So, all right, so the one that's happening on Friday, this is my invisible placement for Friday, is, okay, so the moon that's happening on Friday is a full moon. So by December 7th, which is the next new moon after that, which this is talking about, it says luck will visit you on the next new moon. So what? I'm just like I'm so fucking taken back by how legit like everything so is, even if you're fucking around. It's like, see this. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I love the divine. It's amazing. There's so much peace, inner harmony, and flow to it, and you just gotta laugh at it. I mean, laughter is the best medicine. Okay, so it's amazing. All right, so I literally am just still taken back by that. All right, so long story short, make sure to put, there's a reader on YouTube that I love, and her name is Raven, but I don't think she goes by that. But I love like her intro, because her intro is always super fun. Like, it's like, okay, full moon, new moon, put your intentions in, da, 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 and she has like this whole thing. So I just like thought of her just now, where it's like, okay, so we're talking about good things, and luck came up before, now luck is coming up again. So you're having a really good week, okay? And if you think that you're not, you best change your vibes around, where it's like, flip them, like immediately, because you don't want to give into the lower energies of which is you, or which is the people around you. You want to win at your own vibes. You want to beat it to the punchline. You don't want it to bring you down. And if this week, it's actually very interesting. This week I was thinking about how November, I've been slacking on my gratitude journal, which is so interesting, because you would think November is the gratitude month, right? But the whole thing is, I just found it funny, because I personally I write my gratitude almost every day, and then this month, like, I give myself a break. I found that hilarious, like, but not knowingly, I gave myself a break, right? So my whole thing is, it's hilarious that maybe, I don't know if you're like me, where you've been, gratitude-y the entire year, or if you haven't been gratitude-y the entire year, make sure to put out on the 23rd And here's how you're gonna do it. So you gotta take some notes if you're really wanting to change your fucking world around. Where it's okay, so you're going to set up something so beautiful where you're going to for full moons you have to release, right? So for the full moons you write down a new way that I've come up with is like 3 categories, 3 sections you're gonna make. You're gonna make one to release all of your worries that are in your way, that you kind of keep going over and over and over with then the second section is what you're grateful for in terms of what you have right now. So the gratitude is your happiness midway, and it's always going to be that, right? And then you're going to ask at the bottom of, the last category, let's say, however way you do it, it could be like, whatever, I'm not going to go into it. But yeah, the last category would be what you want and what you desire. So basically you're like giving over your worries and your resistances, right, over to the divine, so that it in its place you're still kind of like, you're like, yo, but I'm still grateful for this, you know what I'm saying? And then you get to go, and then you get to manifest. So you're kind of like rebalancing, but your gratitude needs to be the center of of where you're at all times, so that your heart can kind of know that, and that you can actually expand yourself outwardly towards your dreams, wishes, good karma and all that stuff, right? So just always make sure, just as I say, stand in your love at all times. By you standing in gratitude, that is you exactly standing in your love at all times. So make sure that you're there and you're on top of your game. Now, it's funny also because I realize that I'm the type of person that works when people don't work. And I like that. Ooh! Oh my gosh, I just blessed it all. Hold on, lucky's on your side today. Whoa! Guys, that could have happened for a pure reason. That goes there. I think this is there. Hold on. Because I feel like a wind of change is coming. So maybe that's why that happened. Good things. Oh no, here, this and this get swapped. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think, yeah. All right, that's all good. And if I weren't in the moment of these, I would not know that they needed to go back to where they were. So just be in the moment also. Also know that a big gust of wind of change is coming. So don't get discouraged in any which way that life is not, changing up for you or whatever. Or you're not seeing changes. It's actually happening, and if it happens quick, it happens quick, just like that. Like somebody comes in and like blows you away, or you're just gonna have to let it. But I think it's gonna happen the way that it just happened. Like you're gonna be like, holy fuck, that was like, it cleared, like so much space was cleared just now. So that's what you're gonna do that's how you're gonna do your full moon intentions, just to show you the breakdown. So again, I was just saying, like, if you're at the center of your gratitude and of your love at all times for everything, right? While there's like chaos around you, if there is chaos around you, may there not be, but you exude this love and gratitude energy. You have nothing, A, can touch you. B, you're literally on your high vibes, and you're radiating it outwards, right, to the people that need it. Just like meditation, if you were to meditate, you're actually spreading and radiating that really inner peace energy towards everybody in your, in your house, in your neighborhood, in your room. I mean, well, it would start wherever you're at, your room, your house, your neighborhood, and all the people that are kind of like in the vicinity. So it's doing beautiful, voluntary giving back work, right? All right, are we moving on to the next one? Yes. Yeah, and so it's gonna, oh my god, it's like, so yeah, a huge change is coming, guys. I'm so excited. Cracking it open, crack it. Okay. This might be in your way, these plastic things. I'm gonna go get a bin right now because it's actually bothering me. I need clean space. Clean space for a clean mind. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is so fucking cray. This is fucking crazy. Yo, I am so fucking flabbergasted by these two things. You have no idea. Hold on one second, guys. Holy fuck. That is crazy. I just have to do this because of the fact that, like, I just can't. I can't handle it. Okay. All right. Wow, this is crazy. Yo, guys, this is so fucking nuts. This is nuts. Okay, wait till you hear. Oh my god, this is... All right, so this one basically united, and it's actually really funny because feminine energy is the moon. So this is just really crazy how this full moon will be uniting your feminine energies together of the yin and yang, but also, you know, kind of moving you forward in the right direction towards the new moon. Oh my god, it's just fucking amazing. And so the one that's going to be, okay, so the divine yin and yang masculine is going to be united together, okay, solidified, by this fortune cookie, which I'm just fucking, this is just so fucking crazy, guys. This is so fucking crazy. A golden egg of opportunity will fall into your lap this month, okay? Do I share my story of today? Okay. You guys would not even fucking believe it, but I'm going to share this story with you of how magical this life is when you just fucking believe, okay? So why I'm so flabbergasted is that today, on this very day that I decided to do this, okay, so I'll just explain it this way. I went out for a walk, and I was called to go out on this walk. And I look down on my way back, and I see a half of a fortune cookie, okay? It's there, it's open, and there's a fortune hanging out of it, and this is on the side of the road. I mean, this is like where you would never fucking think to find a fortune cookie, okay? So this is why I love spirit and I love my angels, because, yo, they fucking recognize when you need a little bit of oomph, and they know that you'll get them once you get the sign, right? So, long story short, I go to pick it up, and I get super excited like a little kid, and I'm just like, oh my god, I know that this fortune is gonna be damn good, right? Okay, let me show you. You guys would be fucking like shit. Oh no, this isn't the one. Let me show you. Let me show you the magic of how it all really works. This is the one that I picked up. Basically, if you can see it, it says the same thing as this. Okay, they're the same thing. Okay, so the whole, I'm like shitting right now because it's like, how crazy is that? How crazy is that? It's like, this shows up. I mean, it's nuts. I'm just so, I don't know if it could affect you guys. Like, I know it's definitely affecting you guys, but I guess this happened for me to channel an extra believing essence into this video, because this is shit crazy. Like, this is so, and I've had madness happen, like, in my life, like synchronicity like that, but this is the coolest shit of all times, guys. I'm so, like, this is what makes my life so fucking good and so fucking cool, because I'm not one that really asks for, like, much. Like, I just do, and I just follow, and it's crazy because by seeing that fortune cookie, I then I was like reminded, oh, fortune cookies, like I really kind of maybe need to bring this back to life, or like, because I did one or two of them, like or maybe 3 out of shits, but this is just fucking crazy. So double it, really. It's like double it. Both say a golden egg of opportunity falls into your lap this month. both say that. Do you really, like, are you guys understanding? Like, that's crazy shit. So mine's a bold one, I guess, because it was just meant to be. It's just so fucking crazy. All right. So back in terms of how the divine yang masculine and the divine yin masculine, yin and yang, are being like put together this month, like are being solidified, are being united. United is the word that I wanna use. Let me just hold on to this. I'm still so fucking floored by this shit, because this is nuts. Like, you can't even this is just nuts. And it's funny because I was asking the A-team, I was like, oh, should I share my yin yang story? They were like, no. And so I guess, like, they didn't want me to share it, like, at the beginning of the video or whatever. They wanted me to share it right now in divine timing. Because when I asked again, they said yes. And I was like, oh, and I was like, how do you not? You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. So, all right, so basically, the good things will come to you in due course of time, along with luck is on your side today. That literally equals a golden egg of opportunity will fall into your lap this month. Okay, so just know that, this is crazy. It's like, by the way, this is probably on Saturday. And that could be for both you and me now, right? Like, I mean, this is for the collective, but that's very interesting that, it falls on a Saturday, which is, hold on one second, let me just double check. Okay, interesting. I just redid my calendar. So the category that it would fall under is helpful people and travel. So you might have helpful people. Yo, your life is about to fucking change. That's all I gotta say. That's so crazy. So, helpful people and travel, this is in that category of a Saturday. And I'm just gonna apply it to the world, even if it's my own world that it's applied to. Just because I feel as though the helpful people will be helping you get this golden egg of opportunity, right? Like, you can't do things alone in this life. That's for damn sure, guys. So, if you think that you're growing by yourself, you can't. There are other people that's why we're social beings, because we all need help. And so the whole thing is, this golden opportunity is actually coming in from somebody else that's being offered to you. And right, like, without other people, you would never even receive golden opportunities. When the fuck would that happen without people, right? People helping people. It only makes sense. Now, what I'm getting is that this type of opportunity is literally going to help you travel a lot, also because of the helpful people and travel area that it lands in. But it's very interesting because on Monday you had your next interview will result in a job. So the thing is, you might even be applying for a job on Monday, like, forget all the way in the past. You might, because I didn't even mention that, you might be, because maybe I thought it was too obvious, but like, now with this here, I feel as though you might be applying for a job on Monday and receive the job by Saturday. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's fucking fully huge. But this job is literally a fucking dream job, like, literally. So I know I was saying that for Monday, but it's because it's allowing you to expand. It's allowing you to use your strengths, and it's just opening stuff up for you that you never would thought would open up for you. Like, you never even, again, you need other people's creativity to kind of see a vision for you as well sometimes, because you can, with you and your own vision you can only take yourself so far, right? But then this allows you to go even further. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh my God, so blessed. Are we moving on? Yes. So give me 1 second, guys. Yo, I'm still floored. That is some crazy, like, I found the thing, like, let me show you. I found this is how I found my fortune cookie, like this. Like, just like this, on the floor. And I was like, yo, even before I saw what the fuck was going on, I was like, yo, I know that's some damn good shit right there. Like, I just knew it. And it was. And I was so excited. And now I'm even more excited because that shit is double time on here. Like, you can't make this shit up. 44, we're in the 44th minute. Angels, baby, thank you. Oh, nice. So where it's all heading towards. So if you want to, like, let's do this. We'll play around. So we're gonna point these bad boys towards, like, where the arrow is pointing, right? And it says, good news will come to you from far, far away. What I'm getting here, I know I get this a lot, but, or maybe in these last couple of ones that I've had, but there's an inheritance here, guys, that you're getting, somebody's getting an inheritance. I know that's like not good news, but I am getting a business inheritance, right? So it's beautiful. I'm seeing good things and good news. So it's like, so you're getting some sort of, let me hold on to it. Sometimes you gotta hold on to the energy. Good news will come to you from far away. I'm getting that it's a passionate, again, I'm seeing red. So it's a passionate love that you have for something, and it's of a business, so like business reference. So I just feel as though this is, funny, it says far, far away, but it's like closer than ever, right? So now it's so close to you. So something that you really thought might have been so far away from you, like, oh, in 5 years I was planning to do this, or in 10 years I was planning to do this. No, the time is going to be like fucking right now. Like by the end of this year, I'm hearing, or, like, beginning of it by the end of this year, right? Into next year. So you thought, that's what I'm saying. What's coming to you is so big because you've planned on it being like, okay, I'll work on this in 5 years. Like, this is something big. Like, when you have like a kid, you're like, oh, in 5 years I'll have a kid. You plan, you kind of put your bigger dreams out like farther. And I don't know why that is, because maybe it's like, you don't want to kind of put your mind through like any agony of like, what if it doesn't come true or whatever. So you're kind of like, okay, well, this is something that maybe like would work out like later on when I'm ready and all that, stuff that we tell ourselves. But like now you're fully fucking ready. You may not know that you're ready, but I actually feel that you do know you're ready for something new. You're ready for a transition. A transit is what I'm hearing too. Like, you're ready to just move on to something else that's better and more effective, and what I'm getting is better than ever, right? So what kind of good news is this? I'm also getting money, like good news will come to you far, far away. Like any of you having like some sort of like money questions that you might want to release on the 23rd, of which is like, and it's funny how the uniters, right? Like the two uniting like fortune cookies, but from before, like they're the ones that are so super magical. Like that's some fucking crazy shit, right? Like the you can't make this shit up. So I'm laughing that this one had the moon, and that was like, it lands on the fucking 23rd of the moon. I mean, it's so beautiful. So the whole thing is, what you decide to release possibly about some sort of, like worry in a sense, in terms of, because I was just mentioning money is coming in. If you release a worry about, a certain money handling that you're worried about, then that by the new moon, or like by the new moon of next month, which is December 7th, we just found out, that's when the good news will come in for you from far, far away. Far, far away is very interesting too, because what I'm getting here is it's the universe. It may not be specific people, but also yes to the specific people, because the universe works in ways to move people around like a fucking puzzle piece or like a fucking chess match, where it's like, we make certain decisions in our lives to place us in certain positions. I love how I said that just now. And so when it comes down to it, it's like, nothing is a mistake. Everything is divine. That's what Jim Carrey was just saying in a video before I got on here. I was like listening to it. I'm like, it's so true. So even if you see something as like not so good or bad or a worry or a concern, it's okay, because these are sometimes drivers that need to get you to certain places. Whether you're going to fuck up on some because you're not courageous to handle them in a more courageously like human aspect of yourself, so you're going to dismiss it, by fucking up on it, like self-sabotage type of way, or you're going to, handle it by looking at it like, face, you're going to face it as one of like your issues that you're going to solve, which courageous people do, right? I actually try to do that all the time, even if I'm fucking scared, because of the fact that I know that as much as it might seem as though it may hurt me, I know that it grows and it expands me, and I rather stand on the side of growth and expansion and be less hurt by the ramifications, because the fact that you've faced the fears head on, you've called them out for what they are. So it's like, and by you doing that with yourself, you will have no problem doing that to other people when a time comes, if you need to stick up for yourself, or you need to speak a truth or whatever, right? Not that I'm saying be against people. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying also you're allowed to stand up for certain concepts, right? But also in a very well-balanced way. This is why it's very important for you to start from your insides, the point of which is you, your center. Work on yourself so that you can handle outside situations in a balanced-like manner, which is a respectful and loving manner, right? But also get your fucking point across, because you too matter, right? So that's basically... damn, it's amazing. And the golden egg of opportunity will fall into your lap this month. So something, is very interesting. By the 23rd, something's gonna align, and the 23rd is by the end of this month. So, okay, it says this month. I'm sorry. I was reading it as the end of this month, but I really do feel, since they're in alignment, the uniters of both the masculine and feminine, something significant is happening at the end of this month. So, around the 23rd, or, out into the 30th, right? Because November only has 30 days. So that's going to be it. Also, I wanted to mention that this further out one, talk about far, far away, that is the one that kind of unites all of this, right? So, like, in terms of unite, when I say all of it, I mean it unites on a linear scale. It unites both the masculine and the feminine, right? So, it's like the supporter of it. These, like, if you can picture it, I'm going to just put... I'm gonna put this and this. I don't know if you can see this. I think you could slightly see it. But like, so these unite over here. And then this unites here. So I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna like... Hold on. Let's see. Can I aim it down? Let's see. No, it's still not gonna, you guys, because it needs to be like, hold on. I'm gonna try to, nah, that's not gonna work either. Alright, I can't do this, so, sorry, I tried. I don't know how it's, either way, let me get you back up. Back up and running! Okay, I don't know if you could see it like, yeah, maybe you could see it like this. So you have your divine yin feminine, divine yang feminine. And then we had the ones that were like kind of here, right? It was like this. I don't know if you can still see that. I don't know what you can see and what you can't see. But so the one for the full moon unites the yin and the yang of the feminine. And the one of the golden egg of opportunity will fall into your lap this month, unites both the divine yin and yang masculine, okay? Or yin, yang and yin. I think I have to like speak slowly this month because of the fact that everything wants to come out and it's like So these unite from above and below, put it that way. And this one that is kind of the pointer of the arrow, it's the one that says good news. Good news. Hold on. I was just like looking at the camera to see if you guys can see everything. Good news will come to you from far, far away. That is basically the collective of this, like uniting all of this together. So bringing the above and below into center, so the yin and yang of the masculine and feminine together on a linear length, and taking it through to the future. So that's basically being human, by the way. So in case you didn't know, that's basically what humanity is all about. Just balancing the divine yin feminine with the divine yang feminine. Also balancing the divine yang masculine with the divine yin masculine. Bringing these two together. And then at the center, bringing this together. Okay? So yeah, so basically the more balanced you can be in your divine feminine and divine masculine, the better life you're going to have, because you're able to kind of see things for what they are and also react to different situations. And maybe not so much react, but be responsive to. React is a bit quicker. It's a more when you're more hasty about something, you're reactive, right? But to be responsive towards something is a little bit more thoughtful, right? So yeah, it's a little bit more patient, a little bit more thoughtful. So I think that's all that we have for this month. Also, what I'm getting is to point out laughter is the best medicine. So this is literally like, you are going to be like, you know how they say like you're going to be what's the saying, like you're going to be laughing all the way to the bank. It's like that's exactly what you're going to be doing this month, like from now until from now until the end of the month. Well, not the end of the month. Sorry, now until the end of the week, rather. But also towards the end of the month, I guess, because it really did. I mean, I don't know. You know, they always say that time is like a human thing, right? And it's fluid. But the whole thing is, yeah. So this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that this is towards the end of the month. But I know that I may have. Well, I didn't actually. Funny enough, I didn't put the date on this video. So isn't that funny? So yeah, so I guess this is from now until the end of the month. And then it just goes to show you that you're going to be laughing towards the end of it, because you're going to be like, yo, this is actually hilarious. Just like we just had, yo, this was hilarious. That was like amazingly hilarious. And that's how you also know, just to let you know, I just feel like it's a very much confirmation of sorts of, you know, people who are like me, like what stage we're at in our lives, which is like, we're waiting for this to happen. It's like, yo, you're almost at the end of it. So whatever the fuck you've been like holding on tight to in terms of, yo, I want to see this play out for me. It's like, it's coming. You're just steps away from it. So just give it the time that it needs. Still continue to dedicate yourself to your life and allocate whatever you need to dedicate yourself to. You know what I'm saying? Allocate time or effort or essence or energy, like, you know, all that type of invisible stuff, but not invisible to you, but more so, you know, feelings and stuff. Like, just allocate all that stuff towards the dedication of what you're really going after, and you're almost there. So I'm excited. Thank you so much for joining in and tuning in, for fortuning in to this video. I feel as though it will help you when you need it. So whenever you click on it, that's your time to watch it. And I feel like my voice is cracking, but I'm like, but maybe because I'm like super excited, and also I need to breathe. As I say crack, like literally, like there was a crack in this one. So funny. But also, just know, guys, that cracks of imperfection are literally the light shining through. So this may be when I see cracks, like I just feel like the light is like I'm letting myself be more free in these readings. So it's a good thing. So I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. Like I'm growing into it. That's really what it comes down to. So I love you guys so much and have a great rest of your November. And yeah, make sure to follow me on all of like the platforms that you can go live on so that we can kind of keep connected. You'll be up to date with what I come out with and we'll get to have more fun together. All right. Love you guys. Bye.